but instead I became part of their story.
Hello and welcome back to more Divinity.
Hello.
Divinity, whatever. So,
You found a chest.
There's a chest in here, yes. Could you please open that up?
We have a Heart of Steel skill book.
Yes, Heart of Steel is polymorph, if I remember correctly.
Don't we have that already for you?
Yeah, I can check. By the way, we still have to figure out where Gori is and why. And yes, Heart of Steel he already has.
I just bought that in last town. Anyway, so the plan for today is I have a piece of paper and you have your spreadsheet open.
Yeah.
First, you are in a wooden cave, I assume. Somewhere.
Not much wood around here, a lot of stone. So I'm basically in a dwarven dream because all the stone,
I have to mine. I have to mine everything.
Yeah. It looks a bit eerie around here.
And secondly, finish the quest with the soul jars we got. And then we had a look into the quest book for about 2 years now, and we should change that. So you talk to this wonderful statue here. Hello.
Yes, do that. I'm not sure our companions can interact with that, or if it will change anything. I think it's just a main character type of stuff.
Make the game a bit louder again because I'm with that.
Sure.
Also, people may have problems just hearing the statue talk and the narrator, and that's...
As you take in its chiseled details, you have a vision. The statue comes to life and embraces you awkwardly with its broken arms. Unable to resist, you're flown away into an endless dark.
So, welcome to that endless darkness. So basically you're in the same place as me. If you open the map and zoom out, you should see me. We're on different platforms, though.
Yeah, and he is sleeping. Stop sleeping.
The deity's head and hands are missing. Severed
also, before I forget, just so I've mentioned it, I did some off-screen tinkering, and all our characters now have nail-improved boots, which means we will never slip on ice again until we switch out our gear.
We have a problem.
We do?
Ifan can't go through.
Yeah, as I was saying, and you weren't listening, as always, it's a main character thing only. So you have to take Kyome and explore your little island over there.
Hey, hi. No.
So, I found my person, or just suggest we both shut up for the next few minutes, because...
Yep.
Reasons.
The helmeted figure before you slowly turns to face you. He raises his weapon, a great ethereal sword, and rushes forward, ready to strike you. The figure plants a foot before you, raises his sword, and commands, "Fight!" The figure charges you head-on, ready to plunge the sword into your chest. As he charges, he suddenly evaporates into the ether, passing through your body. Deep, dark cold blooms in every particle of your body. The figure materializes behind you and grabs your head with one hand, pressing his sword to your throat with the other. If you so much as breathe too suddenly, it will slice your jugular with ease.
You are my champion? How I wasted my efforts saving you as the ship went down. The Divine is dead. Voidwoken haunt the night. Do you think I would let my people, our people, suffer so deeply without intervening? I chose you to be my champion, but it seems I've chosen wrong. Not all our enemies are of the flesh. You will have to do battle with as many specters as men if we are to survive.
He lowers his sword, releases you from his grasp, and turns you to face him.
I wonder if I've made a mistake in you. Recognize me. You are my champion, and I am your god.
He lifts his visor. 2 deep green eyes fix you in their stare. In an instant, you know you are speaking to Ralik, god of all humans.
In a moment of weakness, we were led astray. We have suffered greatly for our mistakes, and our people along with us. But now there may be a way to mend what has been broken.
Interesting.
I see a spark in you. The beginnings of a fire that may blaze our path back to preeminence in Rivellon. This is why I have chosen you to lead humankind back toward divinity. This is why you are my selected, my Godwoken. Let me show you.
A great surge of power arrests your heart, your mind. When it passes, you feel ecstatic, replete.
You may have noticed I've tried to help you on your journey. I blessed the water beneath your feet so that it would aid you. Now you have the power for yourself. And this is only the beginning. More and greater powers await you, if only you will seek them. Only one like you can wield them. One marked for greatness. One who can either rise to this great task or let her people fall to ruin.
Yeah, what do you need to do, buddy?
Your purpose will be great, but the first step is simple. Escape the grasp of those who would do you harm. You and you alone must safely leave this place. You and you alone must rise above the reach of minor people.
As have you made friends here,
Ralik visibly bristles at the mention of your companions.
I am not the only of the 7 seeking a champion, my child. Your friends may have been similarly summoned by powers that threaten the very existence of our race.
He casts his gaze over the war below, where God fights God in a relentless, bloodless battle.
Times have changed. The gods are at war. The victor will choose the terms of peace. If we fail, if you fail, our race may well be lost. A father knows when he may trust in his children, and when he must intervene. I know that you will succeed, if you choose it.
Okay.
Do not disappoint me.
Sounds easy enough. Oh, hey. Journal. Sorcery, interesting. Nah, so smooted. Well then, let's have a look at this journal. Oh, dear nerd is still not here. Is he back? He is. He is back. He is indeed back.
Yes, I am back, and you are back as well. And that was interesting.
Yeah, I am blessed too.
Yes, well, I do have maybe somewhere there it is, the blast spell. Not enough source points. So we have a new spell with the problem that we can't cast it because we still have that source color around us. So we should get rid of that. Yes. So I presume, I'm not sure. Well, I talked to my god. I think you did the same.
No, I didn't talk to mine.
Oh, what did you do? Who did you talk?
To the gods of men. You're probably to the gods of dwarves, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I meant with my god. Yeah.
So in the quest book now. Oh, if this is Snafu, that is not good. How do I fix it the first time? I forgot.
Switch between map, journal, dialogue, or something. Maybe. Don't know.
Yes, exactly that was it. Thank you.
Okay.
So, how do we see what we have finished yet? What we have
there is a small button on the bottom left, show inactive quests. If you untick that, everything is still to be done. So there's a lot.
Is it by ordered by what we got first? Yes, right?
I actually have no idea. I mean, the story so far is basically your main quest. Then there's the companion quests, obviously, and then is side quests. I have no idea in which order they are sorted, but all of them, or most of them, are still to be done. Apart from the voices, which is already closed, but maybe there will be more. Because if you look at that, the voice is closed. For me, it says, I met the mysterious voice that saved me from the sea. It was my god reaching out to me. That rhymes. That's awesome. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 17 quests.
Yep.
Let's call it 15 because Withermore's Soldiers is pretty much done.
Is it?
The voices should be done as well. Well, if we destroyed Lord Withermore's soldier, freeing his soul, that should be done. I'm not sure there's anything else we can do.
The murderous Geist was the yellow throat of the last one. It said inactive as well.
Okay.
Gargoyle's Mace we haven't done yet. The Eternal Worshipper.
We have a lot of things not done right now.
Soldier of Gratinia, we must careful. Yes, this is the soldier stuff.
So, what about...
you have to do? I have no further information. Trump-Doy's ring. You have the burning pigs. No idea what to do about that. Artifact of the Tyrant.
Yeah.
I have to see where we have to talk to. The Kola we cannot do anything about right now. Tribe of Sahila, the one we tried to murder. Well, Losi did, I think.
Yes. Can't do anything about that right now.
Can't do anything about the Shriekers. The Purged Dragon, he will possibly come back at some point.
Yeah. And I think you picked up a Purging Wand or something? Didn't we have a Purging Wand?
We have now set Blessed. We can technically get into the armory if we get rid of our Soul Scholar, I assume.
True. And Losi does have a Purging Wand, so if you look at the Shrieker quest, we ought to speak to Gratiana about the Purging Wand we found, so maybe she has more information about that.
Call to arms, Gareth, blah blah. I have to talk to Gareth again, I think. Okay, let's go head back.
Yeah, that link your characters together again, correct? And I think it should be Holomarsh, Amadia's Sanctuary, if you just waypoint travel there.
Yeah, but you can't go here yet, right? Ah, this is another... Ah, this is accessible from the other side. Okay, never mind then.
Yeah. That is basically just a switch.
What? Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah, well, I'm an idiot.
That's okay. No problem.
Oh, chest is illusion anyway. Let's fuck off. Okay, I didn't see this. God, I'm so awful at this. Waypoint travel. Which waypoint did you say it was? I wasn't listening again.
The first one, Amadia's Sanctuary.
Nah, okay. Whee!
And here we are.
Thank you again for all you've done.
So, Gratiana is here.
And her children.
Yeah, and you have stuff to buy from her as well.
Yeah, we will do that after this episode. I would say right now it's mostly quests.
Find them actually. That's what she wants to do with them.
They are relics of great power.
I was talking to her right
Please, you must give them to me. If I can make an offering of them to Armadia, it could aid your cause.
Yeah, I'm listening, by the way.
Glad you're with us, Leia.
Thank you, Gareth. Questions? There is no time for questions. Just give me the jars.
Ask why this jar has a name inscribed on it.
It matters not. All that matters is that you give it to me.
Yeah, okay, I'll give it to her.
She reaches greedily for the jar.
Greedily,
tearing the
huh?
cap off. You see a green glowing light emerge from the jar, enveloping Gratiana.
By Armadia, I feel...
Yeah.
I feel... wet. Oh, goddess, I can feel your tears upon my face.
So, Before you continue, for those of you at home, more or less, if you go to the last episode where he skipped through all of those soldier stuff, one of those have her name on it, and it gives a bit of a backstory to who Guadiana actually is.
If you go through the soldier stuff, like actually read it and stuff, where I skipped through. Yeah. Because I explained this because Yume doesn't actually fucking care about these guys.
Yeah, she's a barbarian, so whatever.
Yeah, it gets more interesting now that I know that it's actually the person with the same name standing in front of me.
I suppose you deserve to know. Before I knew Armadia's grace, I was a very different person. I was the concubine of Brachus Rex.
A concubine, so.
But more than his lover, I was his partner. I discovered his power to feed on the source of others, and I allowed it to... No, I made it happen.
Why?
You don't understand. No one understands.
Why, though?
My heart held such
Good
fear.
question.
But with Brachus, I was safe. He needed me, and I needed him. As his strength grew, so too did mine. There is nothing you cannot do when you sit on the lap of a powerful king. And I did it all. But power changes a man, as he changes his nation. Brachus grew paranoid, angry, murderous.
Yeah, stand in silence.
I gave him more and more, trying to win him back to me. I offered him the source of whole villages. He devoured them and demanded more. The lands outside were once green and beautiful, until I came. Until I turned them over to him. Now all's poison, and the dead are restless.
Actually, go through the second one. Observe that whatever crimes she committed in her past, she seems to be making up for now. Because he's here being a healer and everything, I think.
Armadia is merciful in her love.
Ah, it's all Jesus over again.
I found this shrine while hunting a band of wizards. I found the goddess weeping for her children, and I wept too.
The first one is just mean. Are you listening in anywhere?
Yes. Nah, go for the second one.
I go to the second
would,
one, yes.
at least.
Rest her hand on her shoulder.
She pauses for a moment. If she had eyes, you're sure she'd be wiping them.
Through Armadia, I saw my sins, and I could bear it no longer. I threw myself from the cliff at the entrance. I tried to rid the world of my evil, but Brachus would not allow it.
This Brachus is all over the
He
place.
brought me back from the Hall of Echoes, locked my soul away, and demanded my obedience. Even in death, he commanded me.
Yeah. How did you... ponder what the Hall of Echoes was like, actually.
I spent far too little time there. It was a strange place, but there was peace. A peace I never knew before.
Then the first one how she saved herself.
Only when 2 source hunters ended his curse was I free. Since then, I have returned here and spent centuries trying to heal the pain I've caused. And now...
She drops the now empty soul jar to the ground, smashing it to pieces with her foot.
Yeah?
If I'm not fully wrong, those 2 source hunters, their story should be the story from Divinity Original Sin 1, by the way.
Okay, that's very cool, actually.
If I'm not wrong, and I could be, but there is mention of Brachus Rex in the first one, and you are going to the Hall of Echoes, so I guess that's the throwback, more or less, to...
I'd have to play that too, huh?
Yeah. I'm playing it right now again because
you never finished it. Yeah,
I have that itch right now to play Divinity all the time, and yeah, I never finished it the story completely. So I'm not sure, but I guess those are the 2 source hunters because
it's a very well built out world, I think.
Oh yeah, it is. I mean, there are like 7 games in the series altogether.
Oh,
So it's not just those two. They are like they are making those games for like 15 or 20 years now.
Oh, okay. I can continue with this.
You have
Yeah,
my
sorry.
thanks, sister.
Oh, they caught me, sister. Sister hug.
Mm-hmm.
Reach out and squeeze her tight. Yes. Oh, squeeze,
She
squeeze.
starts to speak, but chokes back a sob instead.
Aw.
Thank you. I can't. I've never known such kindness. Thank you for everything.
No, give me my
May
loot.
you walk forever in our margin
Give me
of
experience.
Exactly. First off, trade. You wanted something from her here. It's in your list, but I have not Chrome open because it fucks up everything. Oh, shit.
Yeah. So, the teleportation skill book I would like to have
done.
from her.
What's next?
The Enchanter's headdress should be a headpiece. I don't have the numbers.
Peaceful here.
There's only
In
one.
here.
This is a
Yeah.
scale helmet.
Where is it called? Enchanter's headdress?
No, it's a scale helmet.
Okay. Then never mind. Alchemist breeches?
I would give her all my wares,
Yeah, please.
and then you give me my gold, and then we will be fine. And she has 100 gold left.
Okay. A simple belt should be in there as well, I would like to have.
Okay, yeah, that's here. Stuff is full. What? Magic
Simple belts.
One might serve, but
equipment.
Divine
It's a belt
blessing.
of power,
It's
level
good to see
7.
Gareth safe and sound.
Okay. I mean, I said we can do all of that between episodes, really. That was the plan. We still have a lot of people to talk
It's a level-
about.
7 belt, 19 physical armor, 1 retribution, 1 perseverance. It's basically better than mine. I
Sure.
would buy that.
Yeah, sure. Sure. But as said, I would just talk to people right now, if you don't mind.
Okay. Oh, stop.
Hmm?
Divine
Choose
blessing.
your
Yes.
reward.
It's good to see Gareth
Ooh.
safe and sound.
Are you ready to listen, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
We have a magical leather gloves, 913 plus 17 HP. Finesse 12. Then we have a 522
Thank the goddess Almadia, not I.
boots. Requires strength 12.
522.
Plus 3% to dodging, which might be quite interesting for me. But less initiative and stuff like mine.
I would take them as well, but less initiative for me as well, because mine are +2 initiative.
It's good to
But
Bless your
the
allies
armor is
with
better,
the
so
courage
that's
to do what is right.
more important, really.
Magical dwarven staff, it's a two-handed, and you don't want that, right?
Mother
Nope.
of magic.
This leaves us
I can't
basically...
use it, really.
To take us home.
Two-handed is for you, for Kyome, not for me. I need daggers.
There's a magical cap, 22.5, plus 1 hydrosophist.
A cap, a hat, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, what was the armor again? Sorry?
Gloves and boots.
No, the helmet.
22.5.
Sure, I will take that for Lucy. Would be better.
She needs a bit of armor, right?
Yeah, and that would be more or less what the other headdress would have been.
On the other hand, we have a 913 plus 17 HP gloves with finesse 12. If your main
Yeah,
character wants that.
the problem is
keep your wits about you, Leia.
that would only be for Gori, and he has already rather good gloves right now.
So the magical cap.
Yeah,
I pray
please.
you see them safe. I pray
Yes,
you see
please.
your
Hold it
name.
together, Leia. You're doing great.
Can you please shut up around me? That would be awesome.
See you. We were afraid. We were so
It's
afraid.
peaceful here, but I'll not be sorry to see the back of
Okay,
the swamp.
are you
So I
ready
have
for...
Keep your
3
wits about
soldiers
you,
left
Leia.
though.
We need you.
Anyway,
Sure.
this goes to Lucy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You were
I only was supposed to get one of them.
Did you
don't know.
get everything?
Heart, Leia.
Yeah, of course I took everything.
Friend,
I have 3 soldiers.
You were missed.
Nice.
And I feed
Oh,
on them.
the soldiers. That maybe is a different quest. I don't know. So,
Yeah, quest book. Good idea.
You were
yeah, I will just talk to the people around here for a while.
Uh,
missed. He'll take care of us.
So, if you want to listen in, I'm talking to Leah right now. And she's like, hey, Gareth is back. Like, everyone around the camp, basically.
I pray this in your name.
Are you listening in, or are you doing other stuff?
You do a thing.
Alright, sure.
The young man has abandoned the maps and now prepares his armor with happy urgency. He sees you approach.
Do you want me to tell you what's happening, or...?
After that. I'm fine, I'm shopping. I'm playing a woman, I have to shop. Sorry, I'm sex as fuck, I'm excuse myself from this.
At least you noticed yourself.
Blessed Armani, grant these...
So, you might be interested in what I have for an option right now, though. So the two people around here are just mighty glad we saved Gareth and all of that, and Duggan over here is like, my thanks, friend. I can't remember the last time I've seen her smile like that. If there's ever anything we can do for you, you have only to ask. And the third option is, well, now that he mentions it, you're still wearing the source color. Okay, a little bit of metagaming. I knew that you can get rid of the source colors around here, so I more or less was like, hey, we have to talk to the people around here. And yeah.
Fine.
Sweet mother, bringer of magic, hear my prayer. Bless their allies with the courage to do what is right. Sweet Armadi, mother of...
Smile, take her hand, tell her you're so grateful to be free.
Thank you. Now with Sir Gareth.
So, I just noticed that you are still source muted.
Yep.
Please go talk to those guys around here.
In a second, I have here a guy who sells armor, which requires finesse 12. So
yeah,
I got
extra.
Wait a second, I just have to equip these on my dude before I forget that.
Glad you're with us, Leia.
Do so.
It's good to see you.
Awesome.
We were afraid. We were so afraid.
He lost a bit of huntsman skill and stuff, but it's okay.
Yep.
So cool, he has Geomancer on 3 now.
Nice.
Gareth will know what to do.
The question is, do I level finesse on 12? No, I have to level 2 up twice. I need somebody who gets strength armor. But the question is, do you want anything here? Because you have finesse 12 as well.
In a minute, because we are basically at the end of the episode, what I want you to do is finally get rid of your source color.
Where is that die?
Here, talk to those two people, please.
Blessed Armadi,
Either one should be fine, really.
grant these soldiers
Hello
your
again,
protection.
sweet one. Yes, of course, of course.
Can you get rid of my source color? Yes, of course. Why
Well,
don't
I
you come
already
to
did
me?
She extends her arms, reaching towards you with a look of total concentration on her eyes. You feel the collar start to twist, a living, writhing thing fighting for survival. With a scream of tortured metal, the collars snap, falling broken from your necks.
No more choking. No more silence.
So, yeah, everyone is now source color free, which is awesome, because that means we can finally use our...
No, we can talk the planet.
Basically, well, we do need source points and how to get those, but that will be for another episode, I think. We'll do some shopping now.
Yeah, I can do that off camera. I can buy you some armor here to this guy. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.
Bye-bye.
No soul scholar.